Hey, welcome to EPN. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest on everything cool every single day. There are tons of things happening in games, entertainment, and tech. That's why we like to throw it all down onto a nice warm pita bread, throw some tzatziki, some hummus, some pickles, definitely some hot sauce, then the falafels. We throw that on the grill to make a beautiful falafel donair we call the Rundown. Let's get started. If the American election hasn't made you sick of politics, check this out. Netflix has released the first full trailer for House of Cards Season 4. It looks like things are getting even more intense this year as Frank and Claire continue their bloody pursuit for power, battling everyone and everything in their way, including each other. House of Cards Season 4 will be available for binge watching on March 4th. Today is a very important day in the history of science. Physicists at Caltech's Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory, also known as LIGO, have discovered gravitational waves for the first time in human history. Gravitational waves are basically ripples in space and time that travel through the universe, and the ones detected here on Earth emanated from two distant black holes that collided with each other 1.3 billion years ago. The existence of gravitational waves was first predicted on paper by Albert Einstein in his general theory of relativity more than 100 years ago, but we weren't able to observe and measure them until now. Einstein himself thought that they would never be observed. As for how this will benefit people in their day-to-day lives, it's always hard to say what new discoveries will lead to. For example, when radio waves were first discovered, it took decades before the first broadcast radios were invented. We'll just have to wait and see, but I've got my fingers crossed for a gravity gun or a time machine. And speaking of time travel, PC gamers are finally getting a break, a quantum break. Microsoft has announced that the time-bending game is coming to the PC as well as the Xbox One. Both versions will launch simultaneously on April 5th. Best of all, those who pre-order the Xbox One version will get the PC version for free. Quantum Break is a third-person shooter where players have the ability to manipulate time. The story is broken up into different acts, and after you've finished each part, you'll be able to sit back and watch a live-action TV-style episode showing what you just played from the perspective of the villains. If you have some time to kill before Quantum Break arrives, developer Remedy Entertainment's last game, Alan Wake, has just been made available via backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. If you never owned Alan Wake, it's also included in pre-orders of Quantum Break.
You're cleared to engage with weapons.
Quantum Break isn't the only new game racing to the PC. Electronic Arts has revealed that the recent Need for Speed game, simply titled Need for Speed, will crash onto computers on March 15th. It will run with an unlocked frame rate and at a 4K resolution, and the developers have also added a manual transmission option to the cars. Manual transmission will also be added to the existing PS4 and Xbox One versions soon via a free update. One of the biggest games of all time is feeling the love this Valentine's Day. Rockstar Games has announced the Be My Valentine update for Grand Theft Auto Online, the multiplayer component of GTA 5. It offers new weapons, clothing, and an updated vehicle modeled after one of the most romantic eras in history, the 1920s. That's available now as a free update on the PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Rockstar is also working on the Till Death Do Us Part adversary mode, which sees teams of two taking each other on. That will launch tomorrow, just in time for the real Valentine's Day on Sunday. The Assassin's Creed franchise isn't dead, but it is taking a breather. Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot has confirmed rumors that there will be no new AAA Assassin's Creed game this year. The franchise has been getting new installments on an annual basis ever since Assassin's Creed 2 came out in 2009, and some gamers, like myself, have complained that the series has grown a little stale and formulaic. Ubisoft admits that they need to re-examine the franchise, so maybe a break will give the developers the time they need to get things back on the right track. That doesn't apply to smaller games like Assassin's Creed Chronicles, which saw the release of its Russia expansion last week. Ubisoft has also confirmed that a Watch Dogs sequel is on the way and will hack consoles in 2017. And before we go, take a look at the latest trailer for Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. It's mostly about Batman, which means it looks pretty good, and it must be my birthday because they've finally given me a trailer for this film that I really love. Then again, trailers are designed to make movies look good, so you have to wait until you actually see the film itself to know for sure. Batman vs. Superman will bring the monochromatic action to theaters on March 25th. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new rundown. Hey, thanks for checking out that video on our EPN channel. It's just one small part of the things that we make around here. So if you liked it, don't forget to check out some of our other vids and hit that subscribe button.